Good morning. It's Sunday morning. It's 9:05. This is not Fest. It's Sunday morning. Good morning, Aaron.
Morning, Mark. How are you doing?
I'm not bad. Tired, back's aching. All that
Yeah,
traveling, walking, and standing up on the train on the way back.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Standing
yeah,
up at the game, not being able to see half of it.
yeah. See
But
half of it.
we carry on, don't we? We just carry on. So, what
Yeah.
did you make of the game yesterday?
I mean, I was lucky to get away with a point because I thought the first half we were just slow building up. We didn't really show anything. I can't remember if we had any shots on goal. I don't think so. I mean, apart from that cross where that understand why Dennis didn't head the ball in there. But yeah, second half. I mean, if you take away the penalty, which if you look back, maybe it's not a penalty, but we should add some more penalty shouts in after that or before that anyway. So in the second half, I didn't really see where we could have won it. But then Robertson got a red card. I mean, the first fuckable offence was diving, but their players were doing it most of the time anyway. Um, but in the second one, I could agree with. Why did he need to go in for that tackle when he was already on the yellow? I don't know. But I mean, it's a good point. You can't take it away. I thought the defence played well in the later stages of the game. When McDonald with that last ditch challenge tackle, whatever you want to call it, to when the ball was good, and it was just a point in the right direction, and interesting to win on Tuesday.
I thought that Belshaw had a rocky first 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, that was quite worried early in that game because we was like,
Oh, what the one where he punched it and then,
no, the one where it
well,
hits
no,
his chest.
oh yeah, when he tried to catch it, it hit his chest. Yeah,
Yeah, so and then after that, that didn't really affect him, but then he just like played his normal game. Well, I don't know. The first half, bit of a, it reminded me a bit of that first half. Is like the Wimbledon games from last season in the league away and in the playoffs. We didn't offer really a great deal in that first half.
no,
I don't think earlier in the season when Jack was suspended, Dennis played really well on his own. But
yeah,
I don't think it's working at the moment. I don't think he's that
no,
type
not
of
anymore.
striker to play that lone striker role. And then when Onlove was brought on Love him
Took Dennis
really.
off.
He took Dennis off. I think Dennis needs a striker up there or somebody up there with him to lay the balls to him and hold the ball up. Because I don't get Dennis's jumping sometimes.
No, I know. Yeah, it's a bit weird.
I mean, he's been credited with the goal which put Bromley in front as well. So
Yeah,
that's an OG. And then when there was a chance down
I think
the
was it with
opposite side in the first half.
Cerullo crossed it in, didn't he? I think.
Yeah,
I
Cerullo
believe.
crossed it in. Instead of heading it towards goal, it's just this jumping I don't get. He sort of does this weird jump, and then he heads it out of the box.
Yeah.
So do you know what I mean? But I wasn't
Uh,
impressed by Bromley one bit. I'll show you
no,
this clip because this is blatant cheating. This isn't the only time in the game yesterday
they have
that
done
this
that.
sort of
Yeah.
thing happened, and every time they did it, the referee blew for a free kick.
Yeah.
They were Jody Jones didn't touch him one bit, and he literally dives. Literally, literally. You could go slow. You would do it really, really slow. But Jody Jones, nowhere near him, no contact at all, and he dives, and he gets a free kick, and that
Yeah.
happened. so many times in that game yesterday is just totally. And if that's the way you want to be play your football to win a league or get 3 points, that is shocking. If you're
That's
if I was
terrible.
I was that Bromley player's manager, I'd be fining him because that's just embarrassing.
Yeah,
It is
not great.
literally embarrassing. There's
And
no
also,
contact at
Bromley
all.
just like
He just
they just
dives.
like Bromley just like hoof it, don't they? It's just like just hoof the ball whenever they can. Really.
And then we get into this one. I think this is the right clip. That's not a penalty according to the referee. That is not a penalty. But a blatant dive is a free kick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you go that there's no foul in that at all. No foul at all. I think there's better angles of that, and you can see the players and around Cirilla's neck or something. This I heard. But like you look at this is a free kick. You don't even touch him. You don't even touch him one bit.
No. Not one bit.
Not one bit of it. There's no contact at all.
No. None. Extrema.
I will go really slow.
He's a pro smart.
Look at that. There's no contact. The foot's there. Jody's foot's on the ground as he's diving up in the air. And that's a free kick.
No. Yeah.
But like I said, that weren't the only time that happened in yesterday's game. It happened over and over again.
Yeah.
And Darren Drysdale, how is he still a referee in how many games? In games, you need a strong referee. And he ain't a strong referee.
Yeah, but it was also like when we had throw-ins and corners telling our players to hurry up. Every time they had a throw in a corner, nothing.
No. And Robertson's first yellow card, and I'm quite upset with Sky because I tried to have a look at it again. But the highlights out. They don't even show it in the highlights.
You might have to go see the full match. You might have to see the full match one.
Yeah. It's not even there. And yeah, they show the tackle which he gets his second yellow for. You know what I mean? But for Bromley players, the tackles
they got nothing. They got nothing. Yeah.
They had not one single yellow card.
No.
But I'm not one for complaining about referees. But like I said yesterday, is you can see why some people say, oh, well, we should have some sort of VAR in the game. Now, Robinson's going to miss a game for a dive, which weren't a dive because the player absolutely took his leg.
Yeah.
And it should have been another penalty.
Yeah, it should have been, yeah.
But he gets a yellow card for it. And then he picks one later up in the game and gets sent off. Now, you could say a British breakfast, yeah. And then you could say, well, then why is it a train of thought? The breakfast, I need a breakfast.
Yeah.
Why can't you appeal that? There's no figure. So a refereeing decision, a refereeing mistake, you lose one of your players. But then you could say, well, Patterson said a few weeks ago, why he was managing Robinson's minutes. He's not fit enough to play a full 90. Much fit enough to play a full 90. So every other game he's been brought off. Yesterday, I thought Tom and Pendra had a really good game. Probably should have stayed off. You question taking Dennis on when you bring in Onlovan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You question that. And then you question what's the point of like having Bex Ray if you're never going to use him. He's just turning into a bench warmer. He was running up and down the pitch being timed. I mean, when last time we seen that? Julian Morales was it Newport?
I think so.
Because Tyler Smith, the goalkeeper was. We seen him there that day. Last season,
I
towards
don't
the end of
know.
last season.
I can't remember.
So it's. I think
I know he
it's
did it
how.
at. I'm not sure if he did that at Wimbledon or not.
No, he did it at Finger. He was doing it at Newport. I remember it because he travelled with the squad, didn't he? But he weren't in the
Yeah, he went in the match day
practice
squad.
squad.
Yeah.
They was on that side near the away fans before the game, and then he was like down the other side, running up and down.
Yeah.
But I just can't. You know what? I was so infuriated yesterday by just stuff like this. It just infuriated me over and over and over and over again.
I know. Yeah.
Because it weren't once, it was
Twice. It
more,
was.
it was multiple occasions during the first half, second half, and they just got away with it.
Yeah.
I think there was one, maybe a couple of times Michael Cheek tried it, didn't he, again? And it did
In the
go
box.
against.
Yeah.
He tried it outside the box. There was that incident with like Bedu where there was over each other.
Yeah.
But he just all game. There was looking to gain an advantage from nothing.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean that is embarrassing. Like if I was a Bromley manager, I'd be fining that player a week's wages, easy. I'd be dropping him from the squad because it is totally embarrassing. But they're supposed to be professionals. You expect this sort of behaviour in the
National League.
Sunday leagues and Saturdays and everything else, but not.
Yeah.
You're professional. It's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing.
But that's a free kick. But this one, this ain't a penalty. There's no contact here at all. I mean, Cirelli didn't get balked, but you know what I mean? That's not nothing there. Nothing there at all.
Yeah, nothing. No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, it's how we respond Tuesday night though, which is the major.
It is a good.
I mean, Shrewsbury, we beat them earlier in the season 4-1. But it's how we respond to that.
Yeah, because obviously Shrewsbury's
on after beating Swindon.
Yeah. 3-1 as well. Yeah. I wasn't expecting. Well, I didn't say Shrewsbury was going to win, but I didn't expect that by that.
I mean, Ian Holloway disappointed me. I think it was one of his mellow after match interviews. You know what I mean? I thought he'd be fuming and everything else, but he was pretty chilled and pretty calmed.
Yeah, that's surprising, isn't it?
Yeah. All in all, it's a good point. I mean, we dropped a few places. We're down to 4. 3 points on Tuesday night. It could make things a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, we could go back up second if we win, depending on the results.
Yeah. And the ground is weird, isn't it? Because you've got old bits, new bits. I don't like the new standing part they've got.
No, I don't. Yeah. I think we need more. What do you call them? More. Is it barriers? Something.
Yeah, more. Not barriers. They're like, what do they actually call them? The things that come up when you can lean on and stuff. Yeah, we need more of them.
Yeah.
The view at the top of the stand is probably you're supposed to be
awful.
Like one of the better views, but it's absolutely awful.
Yeah,
I think there was more people in there than there should have been yesterday.
Yeah,
in that bit, it seemed very crowded. A floodlight pole going across the scoreboard, so you can't see half of it. So that's great architecture. And who signed that one off? Who knows? You know what I mean? But
I know
it was a very long day. Disappointed not to get more out of the game. Disappointed that we didn't play better.
Yeah.
And for the top of the table sort of thing, it didn't look like a top of the table.
No, it didn't. No. Like a boring mid-table teams.
I don't know how the Bromley manager can complain about decisions.
Yeah,
I
going
really
against
do.
them. I know.
Going against them. What about see from everyone says there's a different angle of the Jody Jones penalty. Well, I've only seen one, so from that, I don't. How can you tell whether that's in or out or not of the
Yeah, I
box?
know. I know. It's not a
You
great
can't tell
angle.
from my thingy. It looks like it's in the box, or a
Yeah.
part of his body's in the box. He only has to have 1 foot in the box.
Yeah.
So, well, I was still figuring it over this one. It's driving me. I think I could pull up about 20 different clips, or probably even more. Where
Yeah.
exactly the same
Happened
thing happened every single time,
over and over again. Yeah.
over and over. But surely, if you're a professional footballer, you shouldn't be doing stuff like that.
Exactly.
I mean, you shouldn't be doing stuff like that, in my opinion,
No.
at all. It's just totally embarrassing. But yeah, but
Is what it
that
is.
one, that's scary. So, all in all, let's rate the referee yesterday. What rating would you give the referee?
3.
A 3? See, you know what, right? Now, I'm struggling to see what linesmen actually do.
Oh, I know.
Because the linesman, there's like offsides. That player couldn't have been, more than like, what, 10, 15 yards offside
Oh, I know.
yesterday.
Yeah.
What,
And he still
still
didn't
not
give it.
offside. He
Yeah.
didn't put his flag up. The ball
No.
goes
Because he.
directly to him. He's in offside position, but he don't put his flag up. You got linesmen, you got players having their shirts pulled, they're being pulled back, no
Yeah.
free kick. And you think, what are you actually there to do now? Because if you're not going to put your flag up when there's a foul being committed right in front of your eyes, or there's an offside so obvious, a blind man could see it,
Yeah.
right? What are you actually there for?
Mm. Yeah.
But
Just
do you
get
know what I
paid.
mean? Well, aren't they supposed to be there to assist the referee?
Yeah. Help the referee. Yeah.
I mean, Andy Woodman yesterday, the referee went over to him a few times. I can't remember if he got booked or not, but I don't see that he got booked yesterday
No, I didn't see it either.
because he just kept going over talking to him, and you're like
I
thinking,
mean, he went over to Patterson a couple of times, didn't he?
yeah, because the thing is, poor refereeing decisions like the first
Cost
yellow
the game.
card on
Cost us.
Robinson impact the game, but impacts future games as well.
Yeah.
If I was a Bromley supporter, I'd be coming out and saying, why are our players diving over when there's no contact? Why?
They're not going to do that, though, are they? Come on.
No, but they should do.
They should do. Yeah. I know what you
If
mean,
you're a
but
football fan, you believe in fairness. You don't believe in like getting finished
cheating. Yeah.
by cheating. That's not. You shouldn't be a part of the game in this day and age. But you know what? Stuff like this, the FA are more bothered about players writing stuff on, say things or having a bet when there was like 7, 18, when they were in an academy,
Yeah.
right? But if there was more bothered about cleaning the game up and stuff, why aren't they clamping down on stuff like that? Okay, that didn't lead to a penalty. It didn't lead to anything else, but it's still gaining an advantage in a game.
It
Now that
is. Yeah.
challenge could have come in, then they could have put that free kick into the box, and then they
Yeah.
score from it. Just because it didn't
And
happen there, do you know
I'm
what I
not
mean?
going to say it's gonna happen soon. Yeah.
Yeah, just because it didn't happen on that one occasion where he blatantly dived, and that's what it is. You can't get away from that. No one can defend that. No Bromley fan could defend that. No referee could defend that decision there.
Yeah.
And what if Jody got booked there?
Yeah. I know. Yeah. I'm surprised
And
he
then,
didn't. To be fair.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What if Jody got booked there and he's got a yellow card for a challenge he didn't even make?
Yeah. I know. Terrible.
But I don't know. Let me talk about this person. This person has got one of the most, as a Notts County fan, she has got one of the most vile mouths of any fan I've ever known. Right? And the club need to do something about it because this has been going on for over a year now. This is bullying, this is harassment, and she needs to be sorted out because she's going around saying things what are blatantly ain't true. Right? She's using club transport to go around and saying stuff, and it needs sorting out. Now it's been reported to Notts County, and Notts County needs to get their heads out of their backsides and do something about it. Because I am sick of it. She suffers from main character syndrome, for one, and it's not fair. You don't go on the club bus because of this person. Me
Yeah.
and my autistic son don't go on the club bus because of this person. You swear on a
Yeah.
club bus and you get
Yeah.
told off, you get threatened with a ban, but this person can go around bullying people and it's totally fine. The club
Yeah.
aren't interested. All because I have a different opinion to this person. She decides that she's going to have a go and keep spatting lies out of her mouth. Just because she's got a disgusting mind, don't mean I have.
Yeah.
And I don't care because this needs saying now. You need to keep my name out of your mouth. Even though I'm not on that club transport, the supporters coach, you're still having a go all the time. And get your little trolls and your little friends who you have a little around, your little sidekicks, are saying things, putting comments on videos. You need to stop it because it's bang out of order.
Yeah.
Enough's enough. It's over a year now, and the club need to do something because it's not right
Yeah. It's not, no.
at all.
No.
Because she's not. It's just picking on somebody because she don't like my opinion on Stuart Maynard last season when I said he won't get us promoted. That's all
Which
white
she
is
didn't.
over.
Which she didn't. Which she didn't.
At the end of the day, football fans have different opinions. But when you're
Yeah.
attacking somebody personally on a level week after week after week, whether they're on the supporters transport as well or not, but you seem to have your penny's worth. But when you're on your own, or when I'm with my wife, or when I'm with my children, you don't say nothing. But when you've got an audience on a club bus, you've got the mouth of an Itanoid. So
Yeah.
the club
I
needs
know.
to do something.
Yeah.
Literally, the club needs to do something.
I agree. Yeah.
Because like Marshall says, she's got main character syndrome. She has to be everywhere. She's got an
Yeah.
opinion on something, but her
She's
opinion
there.
ain't true.
Yeah. No.
It's slanderous, it's bullying, and it's blatantly lying.
Yeah.
And on that note, we'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m., 6 p.m. for the Shrewsbury preview.